Well, everybody, here we are at a very sad place in housewife history. We all knew it was coming. We all saw it creeping closer and closer. I mean, I've been saying it for the past 2 seasons. And what we all knew has now come true. Jersey, as we've always known it, is over. And I am bummed about it. On January 15th, 2024, at the close of season 14, the cast of The Real Housewives of New Jersey all gathered together at the same place at the same time for the last time. All the Jersey girls gathered together at RHONJ, the restaurant that has been the backdrop to some of our favorite scenes over the years. They gathered with their respective camps in their respective rooms to watch the final episode together. Well, at least under the same roof. And this viewing party is what took the place of that reunion that everyone was expecting to happen until Bravo unexpectedly announced that this season would be different. And they weren't kidding, because this wasn't just a small shift, this was a seismic one. After 13 wild reunions, which all gathered incredible ratings, this year Bravo announced that there would be no reunion. No attempt at resolution, no coordinating dresses, no shared stage, and no Andy. And after what we all heard Andy say on his SiriusXM show, now we definitely know why. Andy himself confirmed that there is indeed a Jersey reboot in the works, similar to what they did with RHONJ. And after making that comment public, I'm not surprised at all that Andy was a no-show at that viewing party. It would have only made it more difficult for everyone. Last year's reunion proved extremely traumatic for everyone involved. The season was wild, and at that reunion, things only got worse. There was Louis' bizarre behavior and him bringing Bo Dietl into everybody's lives, and it was there that we got all those dirty details about how Teresa and Louis were trying to sabotage Joe and Melissa's marriage. It's where Teresa said bye to Melissa as if Melissa was going anywhere, as if she had the power and authority to get her kicked off the show, but she didn't. And when she realized that Melissa would be returning next season right along with her, Teresa set a new standard and made it very clear that she would not engage with Melissa, her arch nemesis, who happens to be her sister-in-law, the mother to her only niece and nephews, and also just a very good person. And then, as the season played out, more and more information has come out about Teresa, Jen Aydin, Louis, and Jersey's slimiest attorney, Jim Leonard. The same guy who has been preying on Teresa's vulnerabilities since he wormed his way into her life way back during her lowest moment. These guys had a full takedown operation going. We all learned about it this season from Gabriella of Melissa's Old Nose, who was a former Teresa fan and someone who was once on their payroll and very much in their inner circle. Gabriella confirmed that they hired help, they paid people to create smear campaigns, they shared screeners in an attempt to create a counter-narrative, they preyed on Teresa's fans and exploited their desire for proximity. They tried to sabotage Marge's big business deal. The list goes on and on. They have been actively trying to take down anyone who's not Team Teresa for years. And now, because their little band of bozos plays so dirty, nobody wants to play with them anymore, including Bravo. Andy himself expressed his disappointment over on his SiriusXM show. Andy said he doesn't see a path forward, and that's why we're not getting a reunion, but instead that viewing party that he was an act, where the cast was split into 2 separate spaces, with Team Teresa consisting of Dolores, Jackie, and obviously Jen Aydin. Team Melissa consisted of Margaret, Danielle, Rachel, and Jen Fessler. All of the women were given free reign to move between the 2 rooms, but the only one that bridged the divide was Dolores, as per always. After the screening, all of the women were invited to sit down for one-on-one confessionals and express their final thoughts on that explosive episode that they had just watched. And what we're hearing is that this viewing party itself came with a big revelation that sent shockwaves through both rooms. And sorry to all you tree huggers out there, it wasn't the big bombshell about Margaret that Teresa's been promising us since before the season started. You know, the one she said would vindicate Looney Louie? Yeah, never happened. But no sane person is surprised. And now the season has finished its run, and seemingly so has the show. And from where I stand, the demise of this beloved franchise rests squarely on the shoulders of Teresa and her immature, insecure, selfish spirit, and that band of bozos that she decided to surround herself with. So thanks, Teresa, for the table flip, and that's about it. But I'm really happy that you're with such a stable, wealthy guy. But I want to know what you think. Do you think this is the end of Jersey as we know it? Did Teresa really burn down the house that she helped build? Comment below and let me know.